Hi folks, thanks for joining me again. I'm Stephen Cronin. This is another watercolour demonstration. I've got a sea scene today. I'm going to try and pop a few boats in it, and just like most paintings, just play it by ear, just see how it turns out. That's raw sienna, lemon yellow, and a bit of light red in there. This is light red, lemon yellow. A bit more water. Just various mixes of those three colours. I'm going to introduce a little bit of alizarin crimson in there as well, I think. Let's see what that looks like on the screen. On the paper. Push that up to something like that. I'm going to start introducing some ultramarine. This will darken it a little bit. Hopefully get some nice colour variations. Push that one in there. So I've still got all the other paints on the brush, so they're sort of blending in together. A bit more red and blue. I'm deliberately leaving just little bits of unpainted sections down below, just to add a bit of interest and texture in that water section. Going back to the raw sienna, lemon yellow, push that up into there. Alizarin, ultramarine, now it's starting to come off really strong there. Now the horizon's somewhere like that, so I'm just doing little clouds. As they get narrower and narrower, as they get further and further to the horizon, then just dip beyond some of them. Let's just push that in. A bit more from this side. I might just put some along the horizon, just so it's clear where it actually is. So I'm just going to put it just about there, and then a few little things. Maybe do this brush here, this little flat brush I've got. Little things in the distance. I don't want to be too mad with that. Get these sides in. Right in. That's more even. A little cloud up there, a bit of tissue, just adds a little bit of texture up in the sky area. And what I might do before I forget, scratch a few seagulls in. I've never really tried scratching them in before. I've always added them afterwards with a little brush. There is a hair on there, but I'm just going to ignore it. So I've got my bit of plastic card. And then what I might do is just see if it works. Probably done too many. I meant to do them a little bit smaller than that as well. A little bit more subtle. I've done those. Oh, I'm going to worry about it. I'm going to have another little one over there. Right, let's switch to the... I'm going to switch to this flat brush now. Quite a dark mix on there. Bit of red, bit of blue, bit of crimson. Right then, now I'm going to start. Start something like that. Let's have another one in there, or a big one. Put the reflections in. This one's getting a little bit higher, so the reflection has to come in a little bit lower. Have something over there. Let's have another one out there. Have something between those, I think. Some dabs scattered about. I'm going to have a big one here. Just put the full width, few distant things there, and a few smaller things lying around there as well. Switch to the rigger brush and just try and make it maybe a little bit bigger. A bit taller. Just like little bits of rigging and things on some of them. On that one anyway. Actually, just a little bit of detail in there. Random details. So I just pause it then for a sec, just so I could have a look at it. And I don't think there's. I think I'd just make it too cluttered now if I did anything else. So all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to sign it and call that one done. I think. So let's just sign it down there. Right, then stick a mount on that and see what it looks like. So here's our mounted, finished watercolour. So have a closer look. So the sky is sort of dominated by this orangey glow, sort of light red. What else is in there? Lemon yellow, raw sienna, bit of alizarin crimson, and then ultramarine, amongst other things around the edges. I need a bit of practice with the seagulls. I've done them too big. And then so that light was then reflected down into the water. Deliberately left these unpainted bits just to give that sort of punch, that sort of intense light punch. And then just very, very simply did the outlines of the boats. No detail, just very simple boats, just sort of silhouetted against the light. Put the mast in. When slightly different on that one, put a little bit of rigging onto that one just to see what it looked like really. Don't forget to do the reflections at the same time. And then there's our little boat scene. So I hope I've showed you a very simple way of painting boats. They do look complicated sometimes, but done like this, silhouetted against the light sky, they're very, very simple. So thanks for watching as always, thanks for your support, keep practicing. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll see you again soon.